Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth, my beloved brothers and sisters in Yahuah. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. I love you all so much, and here we expose the truth and we expose the lies, and I read scriptures from the BYNB Nazarene version and the Sefer, so you will never be hearing me pronounce the names of the false titles or false names. I will spell them out if I see them in the text, but in the Sefer and the BYNB, you won't hear it at all. Eden to Armageddon, Beguiled Eden to Armageddon. I read this one on here. There's a series of these books. On my other channel, when I was banned, I created another one so that I could put out the rest of the videos for Beguiled Eden to Armageddon Volume 2, which I started with before Volume 1. And then I in about 4 or 5 months from now, when we're done with this book, I will be getting Beguiled Eden to Armageddon Volume 3, and it looks like the Holy Grail or the cup. It shows like a golden cup, and it shows like a baby, like it looks like a baby that's still in the belly. It's probably going to be a very interesting book. All of the Eden to Armageddon series is. And I only have about 4, I think, let me see. Sorry. I have 3, this is number 4 left of Brother Lou White's books to read. The only one of his that I don't have is the Tetragrammaton book, and I don't have, what is it again? Oh. The Reapers I gave to someone because I thought it might help them. But I feel like they might be in too deep, but I can't judge. I'm not Yahuah. Okay. And then the other book I have is The Enemy Unmasked that I got from TorahZone.net as well. And The Enemy Unmasked is by an author named Bill Hughes. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please like, subscribe, and share. And I have a donation link down in my description box. And if you guys would like to donate to my ministry to help get more materials to teach with, and help with, like, sometimes certain bills come up that are unexpected. I use it for that as well. And Yahuah is blessing me through your donations, and I appreciate you guys all so much. Okay, so this is where, this is the older version of the Return of Yahusha, and this is a picture of Brother Lou White. I love him and Sister Phyllis, his wife. They are amazing, and I wish I could get the flag to somehow be able to hang behind here, but there's a doorway right here, so I can't really put it right here. And I've been trying to get the lighting to work a little better, but I think I have to do it a certain time of the day so it's not so grainy. It looks more blue in the back than grainy now, so I don't know. I've been messing with the light, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, I apologize for the long introduction again, but we are continuing on here with the Return of Yahusha. Matthew 13:49 and 50. Thus shall it be at the end of the age, the messengers shall come forth and separate the wicked out of the midst of the righteous, and shall throw them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. The messengers are the heavenly Malachim, also called reapers. Oh, and I just mentioned the Reapers book too, who harvest the earth at the end of days. The false idea that the righteous will be taken first and not see the judgments and wrath upon the disobedient goes along with many other false teachings, making Yahusha's workers less effective. This book will help correct such expectations. We have a mark of his protection. upon us. So the reapers will pass over us and no plague will touch us because we know his name. Hallelujah. One second, I apologize. This house gets really hot because we have gas heaters and we weren't able to move my corner desk into the dining room back there because there's a big long gas heater and I feel like the lighting is way better out there, but hopefully you guys still enjoy the content over here because all I want to do is bring truth and expose the lies and help you guys as much as I can. Okay. How the world is programmed to resist the coming kingdom. Secular humanism, the religion of utopia. Men dream that the perfect world is where people rule themselves. What is humanism? Humanism, a philosophy or attitude that addresses itself exclusively to human as opposed to divine or supernatural occurrences. Or supernatural concerns, often coupled with the belief that man is capable of reaching self-fulfillment without divine aid. A cultural and an intellectual movement of a secular character that occurred during the Renaissance following the rediscovery of the literature, art, and civilization of ancient Greece and Rome. From the American Heritage Illustrated Encyclopedic Dictionary, 1987. The next section is Secular Humanism and Why Your Family Thinks You're Nuts. We often see differences in one another's reaction to the truth. The closer to the truth one gets, the more resistance they encounter. People argue over it, declaring that truth is relative. I learned about that in my classes. Or there is no universal truth. The problem exists because people want to see things from their perspective, not from Yahuah's perspective with a unified mind and heart, with the Ruach. And shun the consideration that there is any higher authority to consider. That makes me a little heated. This problem with truth is especially noticeable in family situations where one member begins to study and learns more truth. The ones who have not been interested enough to study on their own feel that their relative has gone over the deep end when they see the excitement and zeal in them. The new knowledge is shared but falls on ears which are unprepared to listen. They will debate specific things but arrive at completely different conclusions. The one who studies changes their behavior, but those who don't study do not see any reason to change. Through personal study, it becomes evident that human traditions replace scriptural teachings. And over a long period of time, many things were altered, all with good-sounding human reasoning to back them up. At the core of this one thing, secular humanism, the sovereignty of human reasoning, produces plenty of common sense excuses for most people to keep thinking and doing as they feel. Their attitudes are formed and hardened into place, and when challenged with truth, they rattle off a long chain of excuses. A few of the excuses based on humanistic reasoning might be, it doesn't mean that to me, or it doesn't mean that anymore. Yahuah's word is forever, and it does not change. And then another one that I've heard many times. He knows my heart. Well, that was a long time ago. The world is different now. That's not what's going on in my mind when I think about it. I'm not a pagan, and I don't worship the sun. They don't see the signs, the cruxes, all the idol worship and the bells, and they don't see any of that. They don't see any of it as paganism because they've been programmed to think otherwise. We're covered under the new covenant. Yahuah Elohim declares, For my thoughts are not your thoughts. Isaiah 55. For one whom you obey is the one whose servant you are. See Romans 6:16. Truth is not whimsical, and our majority vote doesn't change it. Again, what is humanism? Humanism, a philosophy or attitude that addresses itself exclusively to human, as opposed to divine or supernatural concerns, often coupled with the belief that man is capable of reaching self-fulfillment without Yahuah's or divine aid. A cultural and intellectual movement of a secular character that occurred during the Renaissance, following the rediscovery of the literature, art, and civilization of ancient Greece and Rome. Of course, they're involved. The democratic form of government was implemented by the Greeks using ballots to vote for leaders. Plato, the edified pervert, once wrote, "Power must be withheld from those who are in love with it." Oops! They rule every government now. Their ego requires recognition, and they want control. Any higher power is a threat to both these goals. All right, so today we learned about humanism, and this whole chapter is about humanism, but I don't want to make the video too long. Then most of the time when my videos are too long, they only get like a minute or two will be watched of it. So I would just like to make them a little bit shorter just to help you guys out, so you guys can get more truth and get more of Yahuah's teachings out of the videos. Next time we will be reading the cyclic nature of democracies. Bella, why do you keep moving, Beanie? What's going on? Huh? Okay. Refusing to receive a love of truth, we are sent spirit of error. God is my co-pilot. The end justifies the means, a maxim of the Jesuits. I don't know if this will all fit into one video, but I will try to fit it all. Who were the Nazarene and how did they turn into Christians? So that'll be an interesting study for us to do tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson, and now is my favorite Now is my favorite part. I apologize. I'm getting all flustered here. And I also wanted to show you guys, this is the thicker thread that I use for to make tzitzits, but I also put thinner thread in with it. I just added extra pieces of thread for the color that my husband, I thought, would want in his set. And I think I do have a thicker pair for myself somewhere, but other ones I make, I do have a darker purple to use in it, but I use the lighter purple for the women, and every time I make tzitzits, I always end up with one back piece and one back set and one front set, and they always seem to turn out evenly, which is pretty awesome. If you guys would like a set of tzitzits, you can ask me to customize them. I can customize them to be, Bella, these aren't toys. I can customize them however you want them. I braid the loops normally, and I braid the ends. Mine somehow came out with 3 ends on each tzitzit, but on my husband's, they all came out with 2 ends. I don't have to braid the ends. I can make the ends simple. Just however you would like them, just let me know. And I love you all so much. And now it's time to praise Yahuah. That's why I was trying to move the seats out of the way. Let me see. I'm going to sing. Hold on. I apologize. Awesome Yah. Our Yah is an awesome Yah. He reigns from Shamayim above. with wisdom, power, and love. Our Yah is an awesome Yah. He brings rain to a dry land. He springs mayim in a desert land. He writes his name for all to see. Our Yah is almighty. He came to redeem us, and then one day he will return to separate the wheat from the tares. Our Yah is an awesome Yah. He reigns from Shamayim above with wisdom, power, and love. Our Yah is an awesome Yah. He shows us what he wants us to see through the tempest, through the whirlwind. He gives us prophecy through our dreams. He is life giver. He made everything on the reds and in the Shamayim. Our Yah is an awesome Yah. He reigns from Shamayim above with wisdom, power, and love. Our Yah is an awesome Yah. Hallelujah. Did you like that song, Beanie? Yeah? I love you all with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuah and the Shamayim loves each and every one of us. Shalom and blessings. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I love you all so much, and till next time.